alongside. Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. You can feel the energy here in Barclays Center. The Nets looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Now here is Hardaway. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Now here's Jones following the miss by Elton Brand. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Nixon. Right side, Martin. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Davis.
Hey, right there. Right.
6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. The Raptors rebound. Pass to Jones. Another shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Here's Hardaway.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Mashburn. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Toronto. And stolen by Hamilton. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Yeah, it always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis with that impressive vertical, lights powering it home inside.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Nixon. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. No good on that one. Nets trailed by 4. Outside Hardaway. Here's Brand.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Jones, no luck. Johnson outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. And the Nets miss again.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Davis has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davis has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Hardaway. The 3. And And the Nets miss again.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And here's Davis for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 8 points for him.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
On to Hardaway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Hamilton. Clock at 6. Inside. Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And here's Hamilton. Now Hill to the middle. Gets it off. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And will. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Johnson for two. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Eddie Jones.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
the truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And a foul called on Andre Miller. That's his first foul. Now here's Davis. He's got 10. And a foul called on Andre Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Miller surveying the floor. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Stolen by Martin. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Right side Davis. In the corner, it's Martin. Here's Nixon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from the standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Come to me, come to me.
6 to shoot. Here's Martin. Rebound, Brooklyn. The kick out to Hill. Looking to end the run. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got his second bucket of the night.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Toronto leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range, spins. It's Anderson with the drive. And David Robinson pulls it down. It's the Nets now. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Hill, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gotta love the tenacity from Iggy there. Always love seeing him ram it through.
Here's Jordan. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Young. And it's Young finishing it off.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Get there, get there.
Outside Hardaway. It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Robinson. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. And Hill has it in the corner.
And just marvelous work on the defensive side from Andre. So good at getting a hand up and contesting shots. More defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Goes up off the inbound. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The kick out to Hill. Outside Jordan. Pass to Hardaway. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Hardaway hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
A underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Toronto with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here's Davis for three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hardaway. Grant trying to free himself up. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Hamilton. On to Hardaway. It's stolen by Jones. Down low. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And yes, it's good. He's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Mashburn. Martin with the block. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. It's stolen by Davis. Outside, Jones. Pass to Cook. Fires from deep. And Jones slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Eddie Jones.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Pass to Martin. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cook. That one a little long. Nets trailed by 19. Here's Hardaway. And that's collected by Davis. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Jones. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Outside Hardaway. And the Nets miss again.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 19. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Hamilton. Over Davis. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Mashburn. Outside Hardaway. A second chance effort. And the shot goes down. Hardaway has got 11 points. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Martin with the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Nets trailed by 19. The tray. The rebound by Cook. And it's Cook with the ball for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And the Nets with possession. Here's Miller. Pass to Mashburn. Miller with the ball. to Hamilton. Miller outside from deep. And Davis sends it back. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good. It's tipped. Toronto leading by 22. Back to Martin. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson with it. Miller outside. Back to Johnson. And so it's Toronto holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Miller. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something. We could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Back to Miller. It's Hill on the wing. Here's Mashburn. No good from outside. Toronto leading by 21. And Anderson slams it in.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
The drive by Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
To the paint. Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Nets with possession. Here's Mashburn. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital. And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Miller with a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Takes it off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Mashburn. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Iguodala. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's what Andre gives you out of the backcourt. Versatility, size, and he competes. He's also a coach out there on the floor.
Outside Jordan. Back to Miller. Deflects the pass. Young with the steal. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the inside. Mashburn. Toronto grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Davis.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Miller inside. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
And that one falls for Davis. And he can't hit the second.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan's shot is off. And Toronto has possession. They lead by 17. Driving inside. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's Hardaway. And it falls.
Working in that mid-range area, the analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never wrapped.
포함하고 창문이지만 박건웅은 동계는 말까지 했는데 영친왕은 민족
수지. 황소 개구리 특유의 날렵한 움직임. 저수지에서 황소 개구리는 최고의 포식자였다. 심지어 뱀까지 잡아먹는 광경이 카메라에 포착됐다. 황소 개구리의 습격은 무차별적이었다. 그로부터 10년이 지난 올해, 취재팀은 황소개구리 저수지로 알려졌던 옥동 저수지를 다시 찾았다. 투망을 던져봤지만 그물에는 아무것도 걸리지 않았다. 투망질은 5차례나 계속됐다. 마지막 그물에서 발견된 것은 고작 황소개구리 올챙이 한 마리뿐. 더 이상 황소개구리는 발견되지 않았다. (10년) 전 토종 생태계를 잠식하며 전국의 저수지를 뒤덮었던 황소개구리. 생태계의 무법자로 알려진 황소개구리는 어디로 간 것일까? 과연 황소개구리는 사라졌는가?
나이스. 공 잘 돌았다.
네. 자, 까비.
까비. 저거 많이 팔 것 같아요.
고생 하이.
컷.
다시,
뭐 컷.
다시.
오상이 다시 컷.
까비. 나이샤. 나이샤.
오, 파울. 까비, 까비.
까비.
골밑 밖에,
와. 좀 늦었어.
까비, 까비.
까비.
오른쪽에서 할게. 공격 움직여줘. 아이씨.
까비, 까비.
내가 이렇게 해야 되는데.
믿을 사람 믿으러. 그냥 하면 될 것 같은데, 고마. 너무 각진다.
시청자이랑 같은 결정을 하는 건인데 끝까지 아니라고 잡아 뗐거나
서울 주택가에서 가정집 지하를 개조해 성매매 업소를 운영 지하로 빌라
경찰관입니다. 문 좀 여세요.
대답이 없자 문을 부수고 들어갑니다. 작은 침대가 딸린 접대실에선 채 자리를 뜨지 못한 남자 5명이, 대기실엔 여자 종업원 5명이 나왔습니다. 한쪽 벽에는 스타킹과 의상, 구두가 걸려 있습니다. 이른바 코스프레 성매매 업소입니다. 급하게 숨긴 예약 명단과 대금은 천장 한쪽에서 발견됐습니다.
내려보세요.
단속을 염두에 둔 듯 CCTV 여러 대가 입구와 건물 밖을 비추고 있습니다. 겉에서 볼 땐 평범한 빌라지만 접대실 13개의 샤워실까지 제법 큰 규모 업체입니다. 예약은 온라인으로만 받았습니다. 서초경찰서는 어제 오후 이 업체를 급습해 50대 업주와 직원 3명을 붙잡았습니다. 성매매 여성을 알선한 혐의입니다. 최대 징역 7년, 벌금 7천만 원 미만의 처벌을 받을 수 있습니다. 다만 손님들은 입건하지 못했습니다. 현장에서 성매매 증거를 찾지 못했기 때문입니다. 경찰은 대신 손님 5명과 여종업원 5명을 감염병 예방법 위반 혐의로 구청에 넘기기로 했습니다.